I'm live. Greetings, everyone. How you doing? How are you doing? Got a little bleach on my shirt. Been cleaning, but it's still a clean shirt. I'm all good. How y'all doing? I am on not Gold Digging, not Nubian Superstars Academy. I'm on Live Younger Longer. That's what I'm on. Live Younger Longer. And this is my first video and I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm starting. I want to come here now. I guess I should have fixed my what you call it, but I'm not gonna take it down. Ooh, let me see if I can fix it. Um, but today is April 1st, and this is not going right. Okay, April 1st, and what I'm doing today is I am starting my transformation as far as with my holistic body, right? Holistic journey, should I say? And what I'm doing is for 30 days, I am going to be fasting. And I prepared myself for it because it's a struggle. It's a struggle. I have been, if you've followed me on my other platform, Gold Digger, I expressed going through this journey with my aunt a few months ago. Her and I became accountability partners, and we said we're going to just, well, she's juicing, and then I'm drinking smoothies, right? But in between that time, I'm also eating salads, and so is she eating, great food like salads. I have gone away with the meat, but was still eating fish. Now, what's interesting about today is I'm stopping the fish. Um, the I'm still going to eat. I won't say I won't eat any fresh whole food, whole vegetables. Raw vegetables. Okay, raw vegetables because I got to do something. I'm gonna tell you about the journey. The reason why I say it's so hard. I wanted to fast for 3 days, right? And so it just was so hard to do it. Every time I say I'm gonna fast, I would get through almost 2 days, right? The second day, oh, I'm about to collapse. And when I say collapse, not physically collapse, but my mind is telling me I'm hungry. My mind is telling me eat. My mind is telling me to, and then, but the thing is, it's what I'm eating that it wants, not just eat to nourish my body. It's wanting this junk food. It's wanting the cheese because I still, even though I took meat away, I was still eating cheese as well. I do supplement as well, supplemental cheese, I guess you could say. Um, I have some substitutes for cheese as well, which those are the better ones, but I still implement the other ones too. Um, and pasta. I'm a pasta lover. I'm a potato lover, right? So when I cut those meats out, I was like, why am I not losing weight? Why? And I was still eating more, should I say, of noodles, pasta, breads. Even breads. I was eating more breads and more uh, potatoes, just to, you know, ease, or I guess you would say, just to feed that craving, right? So I was feeding that crave of those things. So, but what I was able to do is I was able to kind of train my body, train myself to cut back on the things that even wine. I had stopped drinking wine, right? Because I was like, that's contributing to my weight gain. I was like, every once in a while, I think I went over to my mom's house and had some wine once, but I hadn't purchased any wine, right? Well, let me take that back because I had another glass of wine another day, another time too. But other than those two times, I have not, and I hadn't purchased it with nobody, nothing that I did, right? But I was just, going through withdrawals. It was like I was a crackhead. I'm serious. I was just feeling, and I'm still fighting, y'all. I'm still fighting because right now I have the detox that I'm doing is the Queen of Food detox. Okay. So I have my tea right here. And she has a whole plan on how to follow it and things like that. However, I just kind of did my own plan because it's just hard for me to uh I don't know, I'm a bit of a rebel. I try to turn something into my own. So I'm pretty much following it, but I'm adding different things, or I'm just doing it in my way, right? But I do have the tea, right? Still warm. And because I got to do it, it's hard when you just doing it yourself, right? And I should have had the plan to let you know what it says for me to do, and it's hard for me to do it that way. I'm just like I just can't do it that way. I got to kind of wean myself, if you will, just sort like I said, like I'm weaning off crack, and I never did crack in my life. Let me make that clear. Um, However, it's like I'm weaning myself. I go through withdrawals, and I know, if you're going through a journey like me, trying transforming your body, your mind, and your spirit, because it's also mental. It's a mental thing because I'm telling myself I'm hungry. I'm telling myself from the hunger pains. You get these pains, but really, you know, and I'm not a doctor, y'all. I'm going by my own experience and things that I've learned from other people that I think are reliable for me. And we're feeding these parasites is the thing, and the parasites is what's in me hungry, because it's feeding off of that dead flesh and things like that. But anyway, so today I'm not gonna fool myself. I'm fooling these parasites. And I got my tea. As always, I make me a smoothie, a big smoothie. You see a little bit of it. And this is what I'm drinking throughout the day. But let me go back because I will get go all over the place. My point is, I was training my body because I knew I just couldn't do it cold turkey, which I did quit smoking cold turkey. I can do it. Let me not tell myself I can't. So that's why I'm coming here to be accountable, letting you all know my journey, and I want you to be on with my journey because if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm telling myself I can do it. I can change, transform my life, not even just financially. I know that, but also physically. And I have lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight. I know that that is not a problem, but I also want to. I'm a little older. I will be. Matter of fact, this is my birth anniversary month. I'll be 52 this year, and I was looking at these women, beautiful women. They're in their 70s, and I'm going to get there one day, right? So I said, what better way to start now? This is what really kind of got me on this journey. Not even just that. I won't say that got me on it, but that propelled me to want to get thrive to continue this journey, which is hard because I seen those women, but my initial reason was because I just wanted my vessel to live longer, and I knew that by seeing the women that are in their 70s and looking like that's like the new 50s, because people they look at 50 and they think that's old until you get 50. I don't know that I ever thought 50 was old, but, people would think that, then they see and they say, "Well, dang, you don't look like, you 50." And I said, "That's your perception of 50. That's the reason why. My perception of 50 is I'm still young. You see it as being old. I'm older, but I'm not. When people look at old, they look at a gray hair and scrunched up and no teeth, and they thinking old in that way, can't move, you know, uh mental loss. They think of all that, but you got to change your perspective. Because yes, I'm old, although I'm older, and we're all getting older, right? But we're living young longer. That's the gist of this this channel, right? To live longer. And when I say younger, it's all in because of the perception of old. We want to live a healthy lifestyle. We want to live a long life. We want to take care of our vessel, like so it can take care of us. So um, I'm gonna come here every day and give my testimony on how it's working for me. I know it's going to be a struggle because I struggle every day just going to the treadmill and working out. But I I just want to show everyone that you can live a healthy lifestyle. You can live, you can it can be hard, and that's why I want you to see the ugly part, which I'll be coming to tell you, if I'm starving and I couldn't do it, if I touch something, lick my fingers, I'll tell you that's about how it is. Because I've been preparing myself for this day by the smoothies, not eating the meat, and things like that. And then I said, surely I'm gonna go 30 days, and I just got to take it one day at a time. Actually, it's not 30 days. I'm sorry, it's 21 days because I got a 21-day fast. So that fourth week, the end of the month. Oh boy, I'm gonna celebrate, but it ain't gonna be celebrating um glutton. Now, won't be doing that, but of a celebrate, right? But and I've noticed, my face has been is getting down, going down a little bit. So and I can see that my shape forming back, kind of getting back like that and things like that from since December of me. And I've lost 20 pounds and I have 22. Let me not forget that too. I'm 178. I was 198. Oh no, that is 20, 78, 90. Wait, 78, 88, 98. So it is just 20 pounds. Uh, just 20 pounds, but not just because that's a lot. But anyway, thank you all for joining the call or being on here and supporting me. And if you want to join my journey, come on now. We can push through this. We can, and if I get enough people that's interested in the transformational overload is what I called it. And the reason why I call it that way because I'm doing to get those last 20 pounds off. What I'm doing is I am really 10xing this journey for the next 4 weeks, So for this whole month, right? Although I'm just doing that 21-day fast. All right, it's your girl, Queen Serene. Peace. Peace. Let's get it right.